Streamers, and welcome back to WpStream. In this video, I'll show you how the WordPress customizer can work with the Hello WpStream theme, focusing on the main streaming demo. So in a previous video or two previous video, I've showed you how to do the live shopping demo as well as the Believe demo. And for this one, we're using this Netflix-like demo. So we're starting off with the site identity, which is where we add the logos for regular headers, transparent headers, retinas, things like that. There's also the menu section, which can also be changed from our dashboard. There's the widgets section where you can add certain widgets to your header, your sidebar, your footer, in regular pages and things like that. So I'm showing you all of this over here. There's also for the sidebar video on demand. So for all the on-demand videos, you can also adjust the widgets over there. And here I'm showing you the different footers. So we have the first footer, which has the contact page and social, and the second, the categories, third, the recent articles, and fourth, the gallery. There's also the homepage settings where you select the homepage and blog page. And I'm also showing you that you can actually enable regular users to live stream on your website. And you can also disable this if you don't want regular users to live stream, basically. So they can either create a free channel or a paid channel. As you can see, there's also the option to allow them to create paid channels. And they can edit their channel, add a featured image, add a trailer, preview, and things like that. And if you disable this, you'll see that it will completely disappear from the dashboard area. So if we want to allow users to create paid channels, they will go here, select channel is paid, and add a price so that viewers need to pay to watch. And that's it for that section. Now we're going to the header type. So the header is right on top. We have three different types. Header 2 goes on the side, and header 3 is more towards the middle, as you can see, but we're using the first header, which is to the side, so like the wide header. You can also choose to show user login or the cards or the search icon. So I've just removed the search bar and also the cart from the header. So only the login menu is available right now. We can go to fonts and colors, and this is where we adjust the font colors, the menu font, sub-menu font, and things like that. You can also choose a transparent header font. So we have regular headers and a transparent header. So for transparent is basically when you scroll, the header does not show, so that bar on top. Sometimes it's more aesthetic depending on what you would like. You can also adjust the login register pop-up to show from the right or from the left. So you can position it however you want. Then the sidebar settings. Here we can also adjust the colors and font size and things like that. So I'm choosing purple, for example, and the product, recent comments, all these titles become purple. And you can also choose the sidebar item color. So you can see it became red. Footer settings, here we have the possibility to adjust the colors and text once again, the sizing. You can choose to not show the footer or the copyright area. You can also select 3 equal columns, 2 equal columns, things like that, but we have 4 right now. And you can also add a background image and choose to repeat it or things like that. Next, we also have the appearance section where we can select light mode or dark mode. We don't have the light mode set up, but you can set up for your website depending on how you want it to look. And of course, the typography where you can adjust everything when it comes to text and headings and links on your website. So this is where you can do it from. For the general design, we can go to general settings, and the background color is basically your site's background. So I'm showing you right over here. Button settings, we don't have this over here right now, but the login and register button, for example, how it looks like, the color, whether we want it to be transparent and things like that. For the WooCommerce cart, we have to go find a product. So I'm choosing this product. And again, you can make the font size larger. You can select the font color, product title color, product name color, hover, add to cart color, and all these things. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm just explaining where you can find all these things, and you can go ahead and explore it yourself. Then, of course, there's the categories and tag section. So these active tabs right here, we can adjust how they look like, the colors, the hover color. So yeah, I'm just randomly choosing some colors to show you how it looks like. They don't look very good because I'm just randomly selecting, but I just want to show you how it goes. Of course, the views, likes, and share settings, this can also be customized. So I made it red with the hover orange-ish. So when I hover over it, it becomes orange. And the background of these, so you can select the background of each of these as well. And the section background as well. Next, we have the comment section, and I'm making the text color green and the background color red, just so you can see how it goes. So I'm going back. And the broadcaster section, I've just randomly added this to show you how it works, but we don't have this in this demo. So yeah, I made the background purple, the text black, the see more link. I've also added different colors here. And of course, the dashboard section. So I've talked about this a bit earlier, but this is where you can adjust everything in the dashboard settings. So all the colors and the text and background colors, buttons, and all of that. So this is where you go to edit those. Now for the blog post cards. So these are cards, how they look like. You can show number of views or post metadata, or you can choose not to show those if you prefer a more cleaner look. You can also customize the blog post unit colors and things like that. Now, the video card settings, once again, let's find a video card. This is how it looks like. You can choose to preview the video on hover if you want, or if not, you can disable this. So I have this disabled. Show hide video, so the user thumbnail views. Blog settings. So let's find a blog so I can show you how it works. So we have the sidebar over here, author section. This is the author section, related section, latest post, and trending post section. Page section settings. So this is for regular pages, and we also have the video on demand settings. So let's find a video on demand page. So this is how a video on demand looks like. You can also enable better messages plugin, and this is so you can add a chat. You can also show the comment section. I'm removing this more from this broadcaster, latest videos and things like that. The same thing goes for live channels, just as video on demand, and also for the collection free to view settings. So collections are basically like series or just everything in one collection. For the WooCommerce product page, again, you can show the sidebar, add a chat, and the archive categories page as well. So that is basically it. I hope you've enjoyed and learned something from this video. In another video, I'll show you how to use Elementor to edit certain areas of your demo. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. See you soon. Bye.